A couple of videos ago was when I announced that I had put my 2 weeks in at my job. I had worked at a parts store for 8 years, but what I didn't say was that if I found another job or not. There were quite a few people that assumed I didn't have something lined up. People certainly like to assume things. Prior to putting in my 2 weeks, I was trying out a position as a detailer with my friend that got me the job. Once I was greenlit, I actually did put in my 2 weeks. At this new job, I'd be washing and detailing cars of all different shapes and sizes, all mostly high-end vehicles. Imagine actually living in one of these things that costs as much as a house. Aside from washing and detailing, I also started learning to polish. I started on learning on this old school Corvette, which I felt like I had a knack for, mostly because I never really polished a vehicle or even washed cars for that matter, except for washing off salt in the wintertime. And for my first vehicle, it seemed to come out very well. Unlike the outcome of this job, I wish it was a good story or a happy ending, but I ended up getting fired from this job as much as it pains me to admit. But I'm committed to tell the story, the good, bad, and the ugly. The vehicles that I was working on was expected to be done in a timely manner, and I over-obsessed with certain things. It just took too long from what was expected, which wasn't something I associated with detailing a car. I always assumed it was a slow and tedious process, and I just wanted to be very thorough, but that wasn't necessarily what led to my termination. The real kicker was when I damaged some rims of a customer's car. The cleaning brush that we had used for rims had exposed metal at the end of it, and usually I was very cautious with it. Normally they have a plastic tip to prevent this kind of stuff, but this one was kind of damaged. Obviously it doesn't take a rocket surgeon to know that it would damage some rims, but one day I just accidentally was overzealous using it and ended up scratching the rim. Understandably, these were all high-end cars, so it was a very expensive mistake, and I ended up being let go, which I am sorry that it happened. Blow to my ego, I hadn't got fired from a job since I dislocated my toe at one job and was told to take 3 days off. When I came back, I was fired for no call, no show. This scenario is very justified, and it is very upsetting, not just because I'm completely unemployed now, but because my friend got me this job and I feel like I let him down. And also it just feels like a huge failure, and I don't think anyone likes feeling like they failed at something, especially because I enjoyed cleaning cars. It was very therapeutic cleaning these and seeing the difference it makes. And even with the boss himself, I appreciated the opportunity to try. And I hate that it caused any kind of stress on his business or himself. I even feel like I let the audience down. I was hoping this would be a great come-up story. So with that, I'll have to try and figure something else out. Not trying to complain, just trying to tell my story. Both the good and the bad. I try to be a hard worker, but obviously I'm not perfect.